Good morning, everyone. Your host is in. Good morning, DXN Philippines, and good morning, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Have a motivational Monday, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone started the year right. This is your host, Roy M. Gamboa. So, welcome to another set of The Doctor is In. As we all know, we are still facing a pandemic. The year 2020, we faced so much challenges and transgressions. But you know what? DXN, with the help of DXN team management, they are still here bringing motivations and inspirations and continuously supporting us all the way. And of course, we must support DXN as well because we complete one another. Today, everyone, um, uh, we will bring you another set of The Doctor is In. So for the past few months, we invited doctors and those who are working in the field, giving their knowledge, wisdom, and perspectives so that we can use these things. You can use this knowledge in our business, and not only in our business but in our lives as well. So before I introduce to you our guest for today, of course I would like to thank Dato Dr. Lim Xiaojin for bringing DXN in the lives of many people. DXN and you, Dato Dr. Lim, is really a heaven sent. Thank you very much. And of course, we must follow Dato Dr. Lim's page for other inspirations and motivations. And of course, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, the XNPH Marketing. And please, I encourage everyone to please like, share this live stream to your group chats, to your personal accounts, to your pages if you have, so that we can encourage more people to join DXN. Okay, but before I introduce to you our guest for today, allow me to greet some of our avid fans, our viewers, our members and leaders, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. I know some of our leaders from different countries are tuning in with us. So, babati muna tayo. All right. Okay, good morning, DXN Philippines from Avelina Daan Delanto. Yan, good morning, ma'am. From Marisa Enriquez. Hello, DXN from Penang, Malaysia. From Karen Cadano Tabayag. Good morning, DXN World. All right. From Cherilyn Baldo Ellis. Wow, good morning, DXN. Watching from New Zealand. Good morning, DXN from Ipo, Pera. Okay, from Pubarasan, Almugam, Pubarasan. Good morning. Maayong buntag DXN Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Good morning then from DXN Mindanao. Good morning DXN watching here from Quezon City. All right, Cherry Sanchez. From Ann Marzado, good morning family. DXN family watching from UAE, Dubai. Yan, gusto na nating mapuntahan ng Dubai. From Cherilyn Baldo Ellis, Alan Esmeralda Mau, ni ako giingon taga Australia. Wow, na-challenge ako dun ha. Okay, who else? From Elis Ramos watching from Concepcion, Tarlac. Ayan, from Team Norte. Good morning, DXN from Sekihor, from Gings Alon, Suminod. Who else? From Florence Lagmay, Caragay, good morning, DXN, watching from Calasiao, Pangasinan. Team Norte. Good morning, DXN. Ka-DXN from DXN Tulunan, from Cesar Tabaza, Tradiake. Good morning, sir. Good morning, DXN watching from Service Center Ubay Bohol, from Benilda Abdon Mendez. Good morning din, no? Nakakamiss ang Bohol and Cebu, ayan, no? From Abilina Daan Delanto. Ayan, good morning, DXN watching from Caraga region. All right. Sino pa? Kasumpang Fe. Good morning, DXN watching from Valencia City. Bukidnon, napakasarap ng pinya dyan. Live pineapples. Good morning, DXN family from Lawag City, Philippines. Mabuhay. From Manang Baby Acosta. Naimbang nga bigat kinyam, napintas nga manang ko. From Jess Phoebe Foro. Good morning, DXN family watching with you from Cagayan de Oro City. Hello, DXN family watching from Cavite, Philippines. From our crown, Diamond Rosita Baay. Hello po sa inyo dyan. Good morning, DXN. Greetings from Malaysia. Right? So, babalikan po natin mamaya lahat. From Cheryl Taginod, si Baluka. Good morning, DXN family watching from Hong Kong. All right. So, this time, To all our viewers, I am really, it's an honor and privilege na ipakilala, of course, our guest for today. But of course, let me reiterate to you na our topic is very interesting because the presentation of our guest for today is from being associate professor to embracing DXN. All right, so our guest for today has an impressive educational background but still embrace DXN. So makikita natin and malalaman natin why she embraced DXN as her business. And right now, mga dear partners, she's making a name on her own in our DXN business. So without so much further ado, let me introduce to you our guest for today. Our guest for today is Star Diamond in DXN, hometown, Alor Sitar, Kedah, Malaysia, now based in Melbourne, Australia. A former Director of Studies of English Language Institute in Melbourne, a former associate professor and deputy dean of University in Utara, Malaysia, a public university in Malaysia, PhD from Melbourne University, advanced diploma of business, diploma in weight loss consulting, a certified performance coach, a researcher, an author, a Reiki master and masseur, a meditator for 20 years, now facilitating Sunya. I know everyone loves Sunya. So let's give a virtual round of applause and let's give her hearts and like, and please share our live stream to your personal accounts, group chats, and pages. So please welcome our guest for today, Dr. Puven Muthiah.
Hello, a very
Hello,
good
Doc. How are
morning.
you?
Very well, thank you.
So
And
how's Australia? How's Melbourne, Doc?
it's very hot today in Melbourne.
Yeah, I remember way back 2010, the XN Philippines TSI was in Sydney, Australia. So I hope we can go back there in Australia again. And maybe not in Sydney, but this time in Melbourne to see the
A
beauty
wonderful
of
city.
Melbourne, Australia. So,
Yes, yes.
yeah, so Doc, I know you are very much prepared and our viewers are very much excited. So before we start, do you have someone to greet?
Yes, a very good morning to all my beloved DXN family members from the Philippines and from every part of the world. I just love all of you. And thank you so much to the host today, Mr. Roy, and DXN Philippines Management, and also our beloved CEO, Dr. Lim Xiaojin. Without him, we won't be here.
Okay, Doc. So before we start, Doc Puven, I just want to remind our viewers to please, while our Doc is giving her presentation, you can comment down your questions so that we can acknowledge your questions after our presentation. So we'll be randomly picking at least 3 questions from our audience. So let's give. I will be giving the space to you now, Doc, so you can start now your presentation.
Okay, I just share the screen. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, as you know, I'm Puven, Dr. Puven Muthiah, and I've got two pictures here. One is Alor Setar. This is where I was born and bred, and this is the hometown of DXN as well. And the second slide, you can see this is where I live now. So I've moved from Alustar, a little town which became a city, and now living in a city, a cosmopolitan city of about 6 million population. This is my background. I have held many managerial positions in universities for more than 30 years. I was an associate professor, deputy dean of the faculty, and I was also the director of studies at Empire Institute of Education in Melbourne. And as Roy mentioned earlier, I'm a researcher, and recently my second book on qualitative research, which I wrote with my colleagues, was published. qualitative research book. And I'm also an international trainer, an author, a Reiki master, a meditator. I believe in the connection and the alignment of the mind, body, and spirit for overall health. And I'm also a certified performance coach, ICF, weight management consultant. And this is some of the qualifications that I have. I studied at Melbourne University, and I also did my master's in the UK, my bachelor's in Malaysia, and I have all these various diplomas and advanced diplomas and certifications all from Australia. And I also did my Ayurveda beauty and massage certificate in an Ayurveda center in Kerala. And I also studied traditional Malay massage in Malaysia and relaxation massage in Australia. So these are the various institutions where I have served in a job. In UUM, about 20, close to 25 years. And then RMIT, I was also teaching there for about 10 years. And then Trinity College, about 6 years. And then Empire College for about a year. So I've got an experience for about 35 plus years in the field of English language teaching and learning. And I have held many different roles and management positions with huge responsibilities, hard work, long hours. And being in a management role, the accountability, the responsibility is huge. I'm answerable to the top management. And then, I also have to take care of my head of departments, my lecturers, and then my admin staff, and then students, so PhD, masters, undergraduates, and this is like, this is working in a job, and you can see it also has got a hierarchical structure, which we call it as a pyramid structure. Because what I see is, whenever you talk about network marketing, immediately people ask, oh, is this a pyramid structure? So here, this slide actually tells you all the jobs where you are an employee comes under this hierarchical structure or the pyramid structure. And there's nothing wrong with that. So what happened? Because of my long hours of work, hard work, my health was actually affected, I was, overworking. I did not have any work-life balance. My time was no longer my time. It was somebody else's time, my boss's time, my lecturer's time, my students' time. And I was skipping meals, eating at irregular hours, and I was at the computer a lot of the time and under in air-conditioned offices. So I was having severe back pain, severe back pain. I had cramps, because I wasn't drinking enough water, and also I had very dry skin. I was feeling very tired because I wasn't getting enough rest. Because if you push the body too much, that is what the body starts to play up. And then I didn't give it enough time to to heal itself during the sleep, because I was also compromising on my sleep, the quality of sleep. So this is the kind of belt I used to wear when I was going to work to make sure that I can still operate efficiently, meet my KPIs, So I've been on painkillers, on anti-inflammatory, and I used to go to physio. My income was very good, but at the same time, I was spending quite a lot of money going to specialists for different kinds of treatment to make sure that my body is healthy enough for me to do my job and earn an income. So my turning point, what happened in 2008, a family friend invited me to the DXN farm, and it's actually only about 20 minutes drive from my hometown, Alosata, because the farm is in Jitra. And, initially I didn't want to go. I thought, well, every Friday I'm at home, my mom is cooking up the food and I want to be with her. I want to spend time with her. But then, he insisted that I come with him just for this one time. And because his family was also going to the farm. And you wouldn't believe what I saw in this farm. The farm is all like behind, like big walls, sort of gates. Behind that is a $1 billion structure there, and it was I was very impressed with what I saw. At the time that I went there were about 500 DXN members from different parts of the world visiting the farm. And I was really excited when I saw all these people. I started talking to them, and I realized that a lot of the people there were professionals, professionals. There were medical doctors, there were researchers, and there were also non professionals as well. So there was a very mixed group of people, So I left Mr. Panir, who is my, my upline, my sponsor. So I left him, and then I just went ahead and started talking to these people. I got very excited immediately. I got this, oh, wow, this is the place that I could find, health solutions, for me and my family. I got really, really excited. And I was calling up, Mr. Panir, saying, when can I register? I really need to register to come in, because I want to start using the products. I was really sick, of being sick. You know what I mean? And then also being an educator, I saw this as a very good opportunity to educate others about health. So I joined DXN, and I started consuming the products with faith. Because if you have faith in something, again, the mind body connection comes into picture. If you have faith in something, it will have a lot of beneficial effects for you, because it is working with faith. And my health started improved, and it kept on improving. 12 years I have been on a range of DXN products daily. Not even one day in my life in the last 12 years I have not consumed our DXN products. That is how much I love them, and how much it has helped me all through these years. And why am I still with DXN? At the time when I joined DXN, I was working at UUM. I was an associate professor there and the deputy dean of the Faculty of Arts and Communication, Modern Languages and Communication. But I kept on, and even when I left the job, I left the job because I was moving to Australia, and DXN never let me down. Because DXN has fulfilled my needs in so many ways. One of the DXN has this quality that I highly value, which is, being ethical, operating with integrity. So these two values, our DXN company has. It's an ethical company. It operates with integrity at all levels. And also, it is a very stable company. For 27 years, it has been in the market, transforming the lives of so many people, millions of lives. And this is another thing that I am really attracted to. It's that you are giving, and like sort of transforming people's life. You're taking care of other people in so many different ways. And me being a researcher myself, doing PhD at one of the best universities in the world, Melbourne University. And our CEO, he's a scientist. So, scientists normally do a lot of research. Yeah. So our products are all based on the formulations of Dr. Lim himself. And also, he is a visionary. Yeah. A person, a CEO who is visionary, he can see things way beyond, before it actually is implemented. So he knows what needs to be done when, and he makes people's lives better, in terms of their lifestyle. And the other thing is, I like the quality of our CEO. He's a very humble person, very down to earth, approachable, and also very adaptable. How many people out there, if you belong to different types of companies, how many times in your life have you actually seen or spoken to your CEO? With Dr. Lim, he appears, he trains us, he does a lot of different things, and then the ongoing support and the knowledge that the management team is giving, this is again marvelous. It's really, really fantastic. So as you can see, DXN has been growing in leaps and bounds. From 2009, it was in the 40th ranking in the direct selling ranking, global direct selling ranking. And then it kept on expanding and expanding until 2018. 2018, it was in the 15th rank in the world. So the other thing that I was attracted to is because of the organic and ecological farming of our products. As you know, DXN is the largest Ganoderma company in the world. So all these are all cultivated organically, and with ecological farming. So they're very, very conscious about sustainable farming and ensuring that the environment is kept safe and not harmed in any way, and also the spirulina cultivation. And the other thing is the products. Quality assurance is given to all our products, and because we have this one dragon, it is actually a one dragon company, so we do not outsource our products to anyone. Everything is done by the company itself, from cultivation to manufacturing to distribution, everything under one umbrella, one total company. So when this happens, you find that the quality of our products are maintained. And our HQ is in Malaysia. It has got branches in 70 plus countries. And again, you can see the quality of the products are superior, and this is actually endorsed by major certifications in the international market. Good manufacturing practice, therapeutic goods administration, ISO 17025, international standards for laboratories, the halal certificate, and so many other certificates and awards are given to our company. So there is no reason why anyone would actually doubt the quality of our products. More so because it has gone into countries that have got extremely stringent rules when it comes to food, superfoods entering their markets. For example, Australia, Canada, Singapore, and also the US. So ours have made it to all these countries. So you can be very, very confident when taking these products. And also, the other thing that attracted me to this company and making me stay here, I will never ever leave DXN, is because with one local ID, I can actually do an international business and earn my income in the country that I registered, And this is amazing. This is again the mastermind of Dr. Lim, one world, one market concept. No other companies in the world has got this concept and this kind of implementation of this system, but ours, we have been doing this very successfully ever since we started way back in 1993. Now, the other thing is the question that you have to ask yourself, is health your number one priority? It is mine. As long as I live, I want to live a good quality of life. I want to feel good. I want to look good. So I take the whole range of DXN products. You can see all these products. I consume them. They are everywhere in my house. In the kitchen. I have them in my study. So all of these products, and also to look good, to look young, to make sure that my skin is always looking radiant. I have also started using our latest Korean products and the Jempuri set and the M Miracle set. So again, this all goes back to you. If you want to live long and enjoy your earnings, then your health should be your number one priority. Okay, and as you can see, a lot of people out there are having poor lifestyle because of their food habits, and also because they're not eating nutritious food. So malnutrition is one of the problems that they're facing, even though many will not admit that they're having malnutrition. And then the weak immunity, as you can see during the pandemic time, millions of people are getting affected by COVID. Yeah. And because of the sick cells, so all these poor lifestyle, food habits, weak immunity makes your cells sick, and as a result, many people are suffering. Not only they are suffering, they drag their families as well to suffer with them. And also, what happens when when you're inflicted with an illness or a disorder, you spend a lot of money. All your hard-earned money goes to fix up your health issues, and all the time that is wasted trying to fix your health. Visits the hospitals and so forth. Not only you, you're dragging your family, your extended families with you because you can't manage yourself. So for me, I do not want to live a life, becoming sick. I am not prepared for that. No? So I rather invest my money to ensure that my quality of life is top notch. Nothing is going to take that away from me. And DXN is a platform where I can do that. And also, DXN has given me the opportunity to pursue my passion. Now, my passion is on holistic health and also entrepreneurship. So for me, when I look at DXN, I view DXN as an open university. It's a very, very established university. 28, coming on to its 28 years in the market. It has got a proven system that has worked for 28 years with good mentorship that is being implemented in real settings. I have a background in the university settings for 30 plus years. A lot of theory is given, but very little practical. Industrial knowledge is very lacking in universities across the world. But in DXN, you know whatever they teach, you can implement it every day as you're doing your practice, as you're doing your business, promoting, team building or whatever. All this mentorship comes in handy. And this is all done for free. Just imagine how much money, how many thousands of dollars you have to pay to get a proper education at the university. And at the end of the day, you're not even assured of getting a good job, a secure job. Whereas DXN is there for you to explore. Now, so I also regard DXN as a professional company. Okay, I see it as a professional company. That is why I'm here, still here for the last, 12 years. And you have to ask yourself: Are you open? Are you open? Are you and are you willing to be coached? Are you coachable? Okay. For me, even though I'm highly educated. I've got job experience of many years, and yet I don't think I know everything. I'm only an expert in my field, but I have the mental capacity, and I have got the right attitude, and I want to learn because superfoods. It's wholly. I mean, superfood is Ganoderma and spirulina, and all of this is something new to me. I've never heard about them when I was studying at the university. So it is something new. So I'm open to learning about it. I accept the challenge to learn about it because I know by getting this knowledge, I am going to transform my own life and also the lives of many people out there. So being a researcher, my background, I've got a strong research background. So I read a lot of research papers. I try to understand, and then I impart this knowledge to the people around me. I read books. I've also conducted a lot of interviews. I went all the way to India, before I actually started DXN. When I first joined DXN, I went and met, Professor Dr. Ratna Vasupal in India. I've never been to India on my own. I just went there. I took the flight there. I went and interviewed her. I went and interviewed Dr. Ranjan, Dr. Malati Ramani, and then after doing all these interviews, I was so convinced, I said, oh, if these people are already doing it and advocating this in their own practices and to so many other people, why shouldn't I, And again, and then I attended a lot of different trainings and local trainings, national trainings, international. I will not hesitate to spend money to travel somewhere just to get the knowledge, just to get the knowledge, because I want to be able to impart the right knowledge to people. I don't want to be overclaiming. I want to impart the right knowledge. And so I have to learn first. Once I learn, as I'm learning, I'm sharing. As I learn, I share. And I have, my blog, and I write a lot of articles in the blog based on the research that I have actually done, And I continue to connect with customers because our DXN customers have got a lot of stories, lots and lots of stories of how our products have benefited them. Even drinking, something like DXN coffee, Lindsay coffee. I hear so many testimonials, Cordyceps coffee. Every day you go and listen into, all these webinars and trainings that's happening online around the globe. You can listen to so many. It's mind blowing, So connect with the customers and, more so the members, because members, they have got a lot of testimonials. They can't even remember a lot of them. Now, hundreds and hundreds of testimonials, And I keep learning from local leaders, from cross lines, from different countries. Even sometimes, I don't even understand Hindi, I know there's a lot of good trainers, Hindi trainers. I still listen in, trying to figure out what is it they're talking. And then once they start talking, phrases in English, I capture them. And then later at the time, I also send, like chat messages trying to ask for clarification. I also sit in, meetings, done by Latin American members. I don't understand Spanish, and yet I want to learn, and I make friends, because DXN is an open market. You can make friends with anyone, any DXN family members. We have 10 million around. You can pick and choose. And of course, the management staff. Hats off to them, Every country, our DXN management staff is so supportive. It's really supportive. They are knowledgeable. They are supportive. They want the members to grow. They want to give knowledge. They help us. They really help us. And our CEO, during the pandemic time, he started giving us training, Facebook training. Okay. So how amazing is that? And also, all the other, I also, did my own personal and professional development trainings, because, this DXN, we have to, this business is a professional business. We are attached to a professional company. So let's show that this is a professional brand. This is a professional brand. So we have to live up to that name. So we have to do our part in learning and just put your ego aside. You learn and then you teach other people, and that people will keep on teaching others. And also DXN is growing rapidly, it's expanding. 10 million members, and these 10 million members have been distributing their products to customers and so forth, around 230 countries already. So this global expansion of our DXN, even during the pandemic, 20% increase in the sales, I heard, from the management staff who were giving talks in different countries. And our DXN company is crisis proof. It doesn't matter whether it is COVID or COVID's cousin or whatever comes along, recession, it doesn't really matter. Our company has put in place the strategies that are available to support us, whatever comes. They are there to support us. And it gives us this, because when a company is expanding globally, that means you can be assured of financial security. Now, it is up to you. How important is financial security for you? Are you really interested in financial security? If you're not interested, are you interested in financial security for your family? So these are some of the questions we need to ask ourselves. And because of the expansion, you can see that DXN is opening up its new headquarters is already going to open in India, in Hyderabad in March or April, and Dr. Lim is going to introduce a lot more products, food products. And the other day I heard him say, even by taking DXN food for lunch, you can become a millionaire. You consume food for dinner, you can become a millionaire. So the potential is huge. And also we have our manufacturing plants in other countries like Mexico, China, Indonesia, and now we have our business partner in Korea who is producing this magnificent Korean skincare series, one of its kind, and it's also using our DXN Ganoderma, and Spirulina. What else do you want? And DXN products. And the other thing that I like about DXN, all the DXN products are daily usable, healthy products. Okay. And they're super functional food. They are nutrition that comes from nature. And the more we take in, it is going to support our body's ability to heal itself. Okay, so anyone can consume from womb to tomb, and everyone who has got a DXN ID, once you learn the knowledge, you get the knowledge, you can go out and you can start sharing the knowledge. You can start retailing it. You can start recommending people, and you have got the license to do that. You don't have to be a medical doctor to promote or to recommend DXN products because they are super functional food. They are nutrition. We are not dealing with drugs. We are not dealing with medicine. Our products do not treat any diseases, and they do not cure diseases. Diseases are in the hands of the medical doctors, not us. Okay, so we are dealing with food. So we have got this freedom to talk to whoever we want about our products, as long as you have consumed them first. Okay, how does the DXN product help us? Helps the human body in three main ways. It helps you to recover from earlier ailments or disorders. It maintains your present good health, and also it protects from future health problems. And DXN products have been consumed by millions for the last 27 years. All you have to do is just type in, DXN product health testimonials, and you can see testimonials coming up in so many different languages, in YouTube clips, in blogs, in websites, you name it, it is there. Okay. I leave it to you to go and do your Google search on the kind of testimonials that you can find about the efficacy of our products on our cells. And DXN is a provider of multiple income streams. You can carry on with your existing career. Okay, those who have not lost your jobs yet, you're still hanging on to your jobs, even though you are getting, reduced income because of the pandemic. So as long as you have got an existing career or you don't have a career, DXN is here to help you, So you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time, you can do it anytime, you can do it anywhere to earn additional income, okay? It is again up to you. You can either go slow and steady to get your income through the SIMP plan, which is a simplified and improved marketing plan, or you can go on the fast-track income. Then you choose to do it via IOC, icing on the cake. Or you think, well, I want to have an extraordinary, secure, passive income. Then you do the fusion of SIM and IOC. So to get these multiple income sources, these are the three ways you can implement the marketing plan. And also you can do retailing as well. And when your team is big, again, you get all this income coming in, okay? Now, many people, they said, oh, network marketing, I don't want to go, this is a scam or whatever, I have been talking to a lot of professionals myself, and one of the objections that I come across, they are okay when you start conversing with them, they're opening up and they're saying, yes, I have, some financial issues, I just, my company just, reduced my salary by 50%, or, like for me, the college that I was working as a director of studies, managing the whole language center. Last October, it closed down because, the CEO said it's not viable to actually operate because we were relying on international students, but I have this backup plan. I'm visionary. I'm visionary like Dr. Lim, I follow Dr. Lim's steps, So you have a backup plan. When you have a backup plan, then if something fails, you've got something else to rely on, And this is, even, this Robert Kiyosaki, the author of rich dad, rich rich dad, rich dad poor dad or something. Sorry, rich dad poor dad. Yeah, rich dad poor dad. He says network marketing is the business of the 21st century. Yeah? And not only that, this network marketing is endorsed by so many other billionaires. Okay, and also past presidents of America, Clinton and Donald Trump, and um, advisors of past presidents, and all of these people, they wouldn't endorse this. And even Bill Gates, he even said, if he had another chance to start his business, he would go for network marketing. Why would these people say that if this network marketing is a scam? They wouldn't say that. So you follow people who have given their verdict, saying that this is the best business of the 21st century. Yeah. And in fact, it is helping the economy of so many countries. If not, it will not have lasted for 100 years. Network marketing is nothing new. 100 years it has been around. And all the, a lot of countries have, this direct selling direct selling association. They have got their code of ethics and everything, code of practice, code of ethics, all of that. So it is a very legal business. So you don't have to fear coming into network marketing. Now, the other thing is the DXN company, it has got operating on a very noble vision and mission, that is to transform lives through health, wealth, and happiness. So here I've given, like two photos of, Professor Vasupal, who used to be economic professor in India, and then Dr. Ratna Vasupal, who is an MBBS doctor. She had several nursing homes. And then Dr. Ranjan, MBBS doctor, cardiologist, very famous cardiologist, and these are professionals, and they have been doing DXN for the last 20 years, ever since it started in India. And also, even people, from the Middle East, it doesn't matter, women or men, whether you're homebound or, whatever, you can still do DXN. And also young people. I think these people are from Bolivia. Okay. So like this, there are so many millions of testimonials, success stories. There's so many, you can't actually keep track. You can't really keep track of so many people's lives which have been transformed by DXN, and so many people who have got health benefits through consuming DXN products. And when you have health, when you have wealth, of course you are going to be happy. Yeah, okay. Now, and the other thing is, it contributes, DXN is contributing in a big way to social cause in terms of eradication of malnutrition by joint venture with IMSAM. So our Dr. Lim has been appointed as the goodwill ambassador of IMSAM for the next 10 years to eradicate malnutrition with our DXN spirulina for 1 million children. So as you can see, so we are actually very, very fortunate, because we are joining hands for this with DXN for this noble social cause. And recently I saw photographs of spirulina being distributed to children in India as well. So how amazing is that? And spirulina, DXN spirulina, there's a lot of research on that. Research was done. Spirulina, DXN spirulina was given to Pakistani kids who were suffering from night blindness, and their condition was reversed. And then even in India, Raja Muthiah, university. They conducted a research with female children who were malnourished after giving spirulina for 6 months. Their height improved, their iron levels improved, and their weight came back to normal again. No? So again, this is only two of the research that I'm talking about. No? So if you look at research itself, there's so many research out there to tell you the products that we have in DXN is actually helping your cells, helping you live a good life, a healthy life. And the other thing is resetting your mind, because the mind and the body are connected. If your body is healthy but your mind is chaotic, you cannot get a healthy life. So Dr. Lim has started teaching for the last 1 year plus. He has been teaching Sunya meditation, how to reset your mind. And he has been practicing Sunya meditation since he was a kid, if I'm not mistaken, since he was 10 years old. So I was taught Sunya meditation by Dr. Lim himself with the help of Dr. Rajesh Savera, and both of them have helped me in many, many ways. I have a lot of questions I asked them about Sunya, and then I started teaching Sunya meditation as what Dr. Lim wanted me to do. And I've been teaching Sunya meditation around Australia, one-to-one and also in groups. So this is one of the sessions that I did in Adelaide last year among the Bhutani community in Adelaide, all DXN members. So let's see the offering. What is DXN offering to the global citizens? I say global citizens because DXN is an international company. It is an international company. So what is it offering to the people out there? Choices. Everybody wants to have choices in life. It is giving you the choice that you are looking for. Choice in terms of products. You can choose whatever products you want to use. You can choose your personal care products from DXN. You can choose your beverages. You can choose your juice. You can choose your food supplements. You can choose your skincare products, from LOV to Ganu Z to E series to Korean series. There's plenty of choices. And then compensation plan, as I mentioned earlier, we have, the SIM plan, the IOC plan, and then the fusion of the IOC and the SIM plan. And business opportunity is giving you a business opportunity, yeah? And it's again up to you whether you want to do it as a business or not, but the opportunity is there. You can decide where you want to do it, when you want to do it, with whom you want to do it, how much time you want to spend doing it, how you want to conduct the business, how creative you want to be, how innovative you want to be, and how much you want to earn. So all this are choices that you have, which you don't have, which I did not have when I was doing a job. I always had to take directions from my topmost management. I could be a deputy dean, but I still took instructions, directions from my dean. I was the I was the director of studies. Director of studies at the Language Institute here, but still I had to get directions and instructions from my academic manager and from my CEO, so things like this. I didn't have a choice. So, but in DXN, you have a lot of choices. And the other thing is, you have, it allows you to save. It allows you to save. Instead of spending money and making it as an expenditure, now you are saving because you start buying the products. When you start buying the products with a DXN ID, what you get is you get discount on the products, 15 to 25%. The more you buy, the longer you buy over the years, you start getting the products for free. And then, when you start recommending these products to the people that to strangers, because you know how good it is for you in terms of your health. And then you start getting passive income. And this passive income, these savings, you could use it for your children's education, for your own education, for the assets, whatever assets you want to buy, for holidays that you have already figured out, for any emergencies, and for your retirement. See, a lot of people, including myself, I didn't have a dream. My dream was just like one. Yes, I want to study until I complete my PhD. I want to have a good status in the society. I want to like help as many people as I want, things like that. It's very, very generic, very generic. But once I came into DXN, I realized that people who have got concrete dreams, they make it big in life. Concrete. There's not just one dream. You've got many, many dreams. After you've achieved one dream, you can have another dream, another dream. You can go on and on and on. There's no stop to the kind of dreams that you have. Provided you want to have a dream. Yeah. And the business that you create can be passed down to your family, your next generation. And this is very, very important, because you work really hard, and then like I like when I work really hard, and then after that, when the when I when the college closes down or whatever, and whatever effort I put into it, that's finished. That's finished. Yeah. Nobody else, my family is not going to benefit from whatever I have invested. Yeah. But in DXN, you invest your time, because you are the creator of your future, man. So you just do it. Yeah. So you invest your time, you have a goal, and you keep on doing it, and you establish a business, and then you pass it on. I know, like recently there was this slide, shows that was video clip that was shared, about a Yemeni pilot, who passed away in an aeroplane crash, like 13 years ago or something like that. And then he left behind his children. They were still very, very young. They didn't, so. But his business, because he has created, like a network, and then with the help of another DXN member, his network started growing and growing, and the family was getting the income from the business that they inherited. From the father, and they were enjoying, free international trips as well. So how fantastic is that? How many businesses that is able to do this? And also, DXN gives me this mental stimulation, and I'm sure it is giving a lot of other people mental stimulation. Because it gives you lifelong learning opportunity. I know so many people who never had an opportunity to learn. Whereas in DXN, it doesn't matter whether you've got education, whether you're old, you're young, as long as you're above 18, whether you've got a disability or not, it doesn't really matter. You just come along and you learn whatever you need to learn to achieve whatever you have already decided for yourself. So it's a lot of mental stimulation there. And also they have already like put in place a free online system where you can track your business, track your team members, your points, your bonuses, and all of that. And then you're also provided with a personal website, which is also free. Just imagine, to get your personal website, you have to pay a lot of money. In many countries, you have to pay a lot of money, and to maintain the website also, you have to pay a lot of money. Here, they give you the personal website, and using the personal website link, you can do your retail sales, you can recruit people anywhere in the world. And you also have this online trainings, and also face-to-face trainings in different languages in different parts of the world. If you look at your Facebook, you can see a lot of different trainings are being posted. Every day. It's up to you. You manage your time, and you decide which trainings you want to attend and which one you want your downlines to attend or whatever. But it is available. It is made available for you. Okay. And also, you can enjoy free international travels. When your volume is big, when your PV is big, your team is growing, and you qualify, and you can enjoy this free international travels. People have been to 40 countries, 60 countries, through DXN. And also the other thing is, your social well-being is taken care of. You will find many friends in DXN, even during the pandemic. I have made so many friends just through chatting, MSM, Facebook, WhatsApp. You come across and just attending sessions like this. You get to know people. People know you, so you won't feel depressed. You won't feel lonely. There's someone out there at any time of the day to have a chat with you. So this is a good thing about DXN. And through this global connection, I met so many people. When I was doing my presentation in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, way back in 2009, what I did after I did the interviews in India, and then a few months later, I put all this information that I gathered from my interviews of Dr. Ratna and Dr. Malati and Dr. Ranjan. I put them together and I started presenting them. So I presented them when I was visiting the UAE. So I went to different states, in UAE, and presented whatever information I found out from them. I'm an educator, so I want to share. And so this is when this is Mr. Hassan Khatari. He's a food scientist. He invited me to his house, in Abu Dhabi. And then last year, I went when I found out that Professor Vasupal was actually conducting a millionaire mindset training in Goa. I actually asked him. I said, I want to attend this training. I've never attended such a training before, and knowing that he was conducting it, I was so eager to go. And so I booked the flight. I applied for my visa, and I went. I went to India, Goa. I stayed in a hotel, paid for my hotel, and I attended the training. Even though the trainings were all in Hindi. They one day I managed to they did the training in English, and they were very kind, and that's where I met these beautiful, marvelous ladies, and both of them are doctors. This is in Goa. This is in Goa, and we all went for a nice boat ride. It was such an enjoyable time. And this one, when we were doing meditation in Indonesia, me and my husband, we were invited to do meditation. This is way back in the early days of DXN. We did meditation, taught them meditation, and I was doing some motivational talks with them. This is in Surabaya. And then this is when I did this. This is in Goa, when I met Professor um, Professor Vasupal and Dr. Ratna, and he's also an author. And I met him in India, and I started working with him, giving him some feedback about the book he was publishing. You know, and this is in Thailand. I went for a holiday to Chiang Mai. Whenever we go for a holiday, and I always look up, where DXN is operating, and then I and my husband will offer our services. We want to share whatever we know. So here, this was in Chiang Mai or Hajai, I'm not sure, one of those places. And they invited us, so we went and gave a talk, in English, and then we had a translator. And this is our crown ambassador in Thailand. And this is during the 10th anniversary. First time I met Mr. Budiman Salim and Roshanara, our DXN beautician. So these are, what I'm trying to say is, by just, the reason why I'm here for the last 11 plus years is because of all these offerings. They all meet my needs, and I'm sure you will have some of your needs similar to mine. And by coming in and by joining DXN, by being part of DXN, your needs are going to be met as well. Right? So DXN is for everyone with a body. This body is so important. If you don't have a body, if you have got a sick body, you can no longer operate. You can no longer serve yourself, and you can no longer serve other people. Okay, as long as you have a body, uh, which is a divine gift, you have to invest in your health. So live a healthy life. So DXN products are indeed essential for every group of human beings, from pregnant women to infants to school children, teenagers, married couples, seniors, sick people, everyone, everyone. No one is 100% healthy. Yeah, they might think that they're 100% healthy, which I'm very doubtful. Uh, and because, as you know, we have 50 to 70 trillion cells. Are they all healthy? Yeah. So it's a question that you need to ask yourself. If you're healthy, how healthy are you? You can be healthy now. Can you guarantee that you're going to be healthy in the future? You can't. So if you have a body, invest, invest in health, invest in the health. Very, very important. And DXN is for everyone with a need. The need can be in the form of health, in the form of wealth, and in the form of happiness. This is Dr. Lim. This is his quote. 20 years ago, this was done a few years ago. 20 years ago, when we started DXN, we started with a dream. Now we are living the dream. So with this, I would like to end by saying, transform your life with DXN. It has transformed millions of lives in the last 27 years in one way or another. It is a gift to you. Accept it and just be part of this big family. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Doc Puven, for that very enlightening and full pack presentation. So let's continue the discussion for some requested Q&A. So we randomly pick questions from our viewers, and of course, we also prepared some of our questions, Doc Puven. So our first question is, we have learned that you're not a medical doctor, yet you bear the title as doctor and became part of one of the most anticipated online live stream segments the doctor is in. So, what is that something that you believe that would contribute for the continuous growth of the XN business?
Yeah. So you see, DXN as a company is growing. It is growing extensively. So when we are part of the company, we just have, what I'm saying is, you need to have faith. You need to have faith in the CEO, have faith in the company, have faith in the products, have faith in the marketing plan. Yeah. And when people like me, like, highly educated person with a background of research, and who is also learning, keep on learning, because nobody knows everything. Yeah. So I would actually encourage every one of you to just just follow what the leaders are saying, because the leaders have already done it. They've already done it. You just follow their footsteps, because they are there to help you. They are there to help you, and so when they're there to help you, you need to just do your share to be part of this helping culture, and everyone will be successful health wise and also wealth wise. So my contribution is to keep on telling my stories, keep on sharing my motivation, keep on doing my coaching, keep on educating, because I know this is real. This is a proven system. Yeah,
All
thank you.
right. So we can't go wrong with faith. And you know what? The XN business, the XN system is built for success, really. Okay, so our next question, Doc, is, as the banner title speaks, from being associate professor to embracing the XN, and based on the module you have just presented, it connotes that you gain passion in networking, especially the DXN business. What is in it with the DXN that you embrace in spite of your impressive professional background?
Yeah, you see, for me, uh, this mission, this mission of health, wealth, and happiness, and the mission to transform lives. I think that really attracts me.
Yes, transforming lives. And I think that you got not only to become successful in DXN, but you find your purpose. DXN as an
Yes.
instrument to transform lives of millions of people. So DXN number one, really. Okay, so our next question is, what
Mm,
advice can you give to our members and their prospects with a higher professional degree in
yeah.
promoting and doing DXN regardless of their status in life?
Yeah. You see, the thing is, um, my own experience with professionals, they always feel one is the reluctance to be open. Yeah. Reluctance to be open. And another thing is they feel that they know it all. Yeah. They know it all. And so once you have this kind of limiting beliefs, and also you put a barrier for yourself, knowing that everyone has got different needs, different needs, and you don't even know what will your next need be, what your next issue will be. Nobody knows. So when we are living in a world of unpredictability, everything is very unpredictable. Yeah. So you need to prepare yourself. You have to be ready. You have to be ready. If you are not ready, you'll be stuck. So get ready. So when you get ready, because you might fall sick, you might have an emergency, you might have to go into a nursing home. It can be anything. We don't know. Your child might want to explore, or want to like need to go for a medical treatment, or want to study overseas or something like that. So you need to be ready. You need to be ready. The readiness is so very, very important, because what is secure now will not be secure. We don't know whether it's going to be secure, in the next moment, in the next month, in the next year. So how are you going to protect yourself? How are you going to protect your families? How are you going to protect them? You might not even think about it, but you have to. You really have to. You cannot be living, you cannot be going through your life in a unawakened state. Uh, you know. So the message comes to you in different forms. But you will be open to it only when you are open. If you're not open, no matter how many messages comes your way, you will not hear until something hits you. Then it's too late. Sorry, it's really too late. That's my
Right.
message.
So yeah, so Dr. Puven, you're such an enthusiastic leader, and you are such an empowered woman, a woman of substance. Okay, so this time, Doc, we randomly pick three questions from our viewers. So our first question is, let me check this one. Okay, so I'll check. Okay, so what can you say about doctors who discredit the use of food supplements, especially those doctors who say that multi-level marketing food supplements don't really have an effect to the body, and that networkers just want to say, just want to sell products and would say anything to sell products?
Yeah, you see, I have got a lot of medical doctors as close friends. Yeah, and these medical doctors themselves, they say two things. One, in their medical curriculum, they do not study about nutrition. They don't know about Ganoderma. They don't know about spirulina, cordyceps, all of this. Yeah. Uh, they don't know. Unless someone is in the complementary medicine side, they might learn about it on their own. Okay. And number two is even after reading about it, they start consuming, they will not admit, or they will not declare publicly that they are a consumer of these products. Okay, then knowing this, would you actually go and tell them that you are consuming these products? Would you? You know, and they are food. They are food, right? If you're eating a banana, 4 bananas or 5 bananas, would you go and ask a doctor whether I should take 1 banana or 3 bananas? Yeah. And would you actually consult somebody who doesn't even know about these products or even tell them? I wouldn't. You make up your mind whether you want or not. Yeah.
All right. So just don't mind those people who don't believe in our products. As long as we believe in the beauty of our products, so we just don't mind them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, the thing is, because they do not have the knowledge about the products. Okay. So what they would say is, don't take it. Don't take it because they don't know. How are they going to advise about something that they don't know? So for them, easily said, do not consume these products. They will have side effects. Full stop. And all those people who are asking you to consume the products, they are not trained medical doctors. They're after money. Well, we know DXN products are food, superfood. We don't have to be a medical doctor.
Yeah.
Anybody can promote DXN products. You just come to the training, you learn about the products, and detox, balance the organ, malnutrition. That's it. And you just learn
Yes.
these products in the trainings. Okay. And in fact, you can educate the doctor that you are seeing about these products and see whether they want to come on, be your member or your customer. That will really help them, especially nowadays, in the pandemic time, because their immune system is not very good.
Yeah. So if we face a lot of objections and rejections from people who don't believe in our products, so there's such thing as perfect timing. So little by little, we can also encourage them in perfect time, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So in perfect time. So maybe sooner or later they can be our business partners. Yes. Okay. So our next question, Doc, is from our viewer. Can I ask Dr. Muthiah, in spite of very impressive background, we can see that she is a learner and enthusiastic sharer. We are curious, what's next for Dr. Puven?
you know,
From Mark Lester Saludes Morales.
I I have been very, very excited about the icing on the cake. So I actually want to focus. I want to focus on icing on the cake. Because I have got my dreams, and I want to help, as many people as I possibly can, out there, you know, because there are a lot of poor people around us, and I want to help them. So the only way I can do it, if if I have a good passive income, and that can be materialized through IOC, fast track income while keeping ourselves healthy and while keeping others healthy. So we have this every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Melbourne time. Dr. Prasant Dahire, who is an MBBS doctor, preventive health, he whom I met in Goa, and we are doing like a joint venture with him. So every Wednesday we have this IOC training with a specific system from the Crown Ambassador and Mr. J.K. Singh from India. And we are doing this training for the world. Anybody who wants to learn about IOC, they can come along. Yeah. So that is my next dream, to show that IOC is a proven system and is going to work for
All right.
people who believe in it.
All right. So yes, we believe in icing on the cake. All right. And it adds sweetness to our income, to our bonuses. And of course, to all our viewers, if Dr. Puven has her Facebook page or schedules, so we better add her schedules on our list. So I'm looking forward to also watch your training, Dr. Puven. And I know I can be as enthusiastic as you are. Okay. So our last question, Dr. Puven, is how from Joy Gonzalez, how do you see the XN members who will be consistently doing the business in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah. You see, DXN, how I see the see, there is nothing that there is nothing to doubt about DXN. Yeah. It it gives you everything that you need, and it's going to give you more of whatever you want. You know, and Dr. Lim, because of this new headquarters that is going to be in India, there's going to be a lot more products, a lot more products, and the diversification is going to happen. So you have to use this opportunity, yeah, to come in and be a DXN member, become a DXN consumer, become a DXN member, grow your network internationally, and also for all these university graduates, yeah, it is going to be very, very difficult for you to find a secure job. Believe me. You start with DXN. In DXN, you start. I mean, as you're doing some part time jobs here and there, because I know, so, a lot of the final year students who have already graduated, the ones that I know, they're still looking for a job. Some are doing part-time jobs. So and just use this DXN platform to hone, to sharpen your soft skills. Soft skills, your team building skills, your leadership skills, your public speaking skills, all of this. So that once you keep on doing this, implementing whatever we are teaching, the practical side of it, then you will be in a better frame of mind to decide whether you want to go into DXN full time, or you still want to have one foot in your career, your insecure career, and another foot in DXN, until you start seeing the income coming. In fact, in the DXN circle, there are many people from university. They have already graduated, and then when they started DXN on a part-time basis, after graduation, they just went straight on to doing DXN in the full time. Last time it was a sim plan, slow and steady. Now we have fast track. Fast track. You want to become a crown ambassador, you go for IOC. Instead of doing it in 7 years, now within 1 year, within a few months, you can become a crown ambassador if that is what you want. So, so please, just get your tribes. Keep on getting your tribes in for the exam. Okay, I
All
think
right.
the future is huge. So you just plug them into all these different talks and let them listen. Sometimes when you speak to them, they don't listen, because they have got this barrier. You just plug them in to whatever sources, and then that person, the third party, will start talking to them, and then they will open up. They open up once, and they open up again, and the third time they'll be signing up.
All right. So there's no way but getting there, but to become successful in the XN business. So those members and leaders who are doubting the XN as their profession, do not doubt, because DXN is such a perfect company. This is a heaven sent. Just use the system, use, share, and build, and we can be all crown diamonds and crown ambassadors in the whole world. All right. So thank you very much, Dr. Puven, for the very enlightening and full pack presentation. Of course, um, the discussion is very interesting, and we really learned a lot. You are very much enthusiastic. So maybe we should um, we should also apply that kind of attitude. We as a leaders must possess this kind of attitude. You are such a learner, you are such an enthusiastic leader. So I'm looking forward to see you in our next live stream soon. So before we end, Dr. Puven, you have your final message?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Roy. Do you know, all the listeners out there, I want to share a secret about Roy. Can I? Congratulations, Roy! You got your car. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got, can you tell
Thank
them?
you
Can you
very
tell
much.
them, please? You know, a little bird came and told me last night, hey, your host today has got a car.
Really? Yeah,
So,
so I was able to buy my car on my birthday last January 15. So that is one of the greatest gift I've given to myself. Yeah.
yeah, see, this is a
So
living
yeah.
proof. Living proof. So, my final message, have faith in DXN, do DXN, consume DXN 100%, and you will be healthy, wealthy, and happy. That's it. Thank you very much, Roy, for hosting this session and DXN management of Philippines and all my beloved DXN family members who have devoted your time to listen to this sharing session today. I love you all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Puven, and thank you po sa lahat ng sumubaybay and to all our viewers na talaga namang hindi po umalis at talaga namang natuto ngayong araw na to. So I'm very enthusiastic na rin kasi I was influenced by our guest speaker for today. One thing I've learned about our speaker for today is she is very humble and very much enthusiastic. So speaking of enthusiastic, grabe no, she has this intense and eager enjoyment sa ginagawa niya. She's very much happy in doing the XN. And you know what, mga dear guests, no? So ang enthusiasm naman is very much available. So enthusiasm has something to do with reversing the way we think, the way we see things negatively. So parang ano lang 'yan, parang pag umulan, parang instead of saying, I don't want to get out because I might get wet. So instead of saying that, let's say, I will go out, I will use my coat, and I will use my new umbrella. I will feel the rain because rain is a blessing. So mga dear partners, no, as we can see, kahit marami ng successful na tao sa mundo, they feel empty because hindi nila na maintain ang enthusiasm nila. Because naniniwala ko enthusiasm is one of the greatest asset in the world. It can beat power, it can beat money, okay? It can beat fame. So let's just maintain our enthusiasm, mga dear partners. So tomorrow, para mas matuto kayo how to become enthusiastic, as you wake up, go to your mirror and say, it's a great day today. I will take advantage of the opportunities the world has to offer. So dapat ganon, di ba? So dapat let's start the year right. Itong January, dapat simulan natin ang taon na to ng excitement. Tama ba? Bigyan natin ng mas burning desire, enjoyment, and we must love DXN because for me, DXN is such a perfect opportunity sa lahat. Di ba? Sabi nga ni Dr. Puven kanina, I was able to buy my new car as a birthday gift to myself because I want to be motivated. Kasi the more na nabibigyan ko ng reward ang sarili ko, the more na mas nagiging masipag ako sa gagawin ko. Okay? So mga dear partners, let's keep the momentum high. Okay? So no matter how long and hard our DXN business sometimes, pag nararamdaman natin yon, mother partners, lagi nating isipin that the DXN system is built for success. Kaya there's no stopping, there's no quitting because DXN is number one. So ito ulit ang inyong PBB housemate ni Queen nagsabing, habang may buhay, may pag-asa, tuloy-tuloy tayo sa DXN natin because DXN provides all what we want in life, health, wealth, and happiness. Bye!